Plug this. Alright. I think that's... Alright, I think it's stable. What is up, everyone? And thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. We are a pro wrestling combat sports podcast. We do not use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. You shouldn't let your friends use it either. Today's Sunday. Usually, this is our weekend wrestling show. We're going to do a little bit of that. We're going to talk about how Joe's going to be in here. He's got SummerSlam trivia for us, folks. That's right. Here, ask us all kinds of questions as relates. Oh, geez, I dropped the camera, Joe.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's tricky. It's tricky to keep a hold of everything around here. Yeah. So you're gonna have SummerSlam questions, Joe.
I got 10 questions.
That's fantastic. I've been getting caffeinated. I've got my Prince Nana coffee. Me and the big guy drinking coffee all day. Got the caramel Prince Nana coffee. Joe, real quick.
What's up?
I don't know how to tell you this. There's robots everywhere.
Hey, that's your partner in crime using that 10% he gets from a hobby shop in Elyria. You know, he gets a discount. He goes there. You know what's up?
They're everywhere.
Hey. Ooh. Hey, hold on. What, that blue one right there? That blue one look nice. Yeah, that one right there look nice. I ain't gonna lie, that look nice.
Yeah, Joe, I think he's got a problem. He might have the ADHD.
Look at this way. He
Who's
may have a problem.
Talking about my ADHD. Nothing.
But Mark, look at this way. Hey, Mark.
Yeah.
He may have a problem. He may have an addiction, but at least this is a good addiction, man. This ain't nothing crazy. This is something that he enjoyed doing, and it's a addiction. It might cost him money, but it's keeping him composed, relaxed, chill.
Yeah, and it's giving him a creative outlet. That's probably pretty good, right?
Yeah. So think of that.
I'm amazed he can focus to do it at all.
I'm amazed he take his time and just to break every single piece off and just bring it to the T.
Yeah, and he uses the little tools and everything.
Yes, that thing. Yeah, I would just yank them off and just like boom, put them together. But he takes his time. He takes pride in it. So
he's sanding stuff down, doing little paint lines. It's adorable, really.
Hey, what does White Scissor think about him spending all that money on it?
Well, I don't think she cares much, to be honest. I think anything that keeps him out of trouble and keeps him off the streets. I mean, he's had worse hobbies.
Okay.
The probability of him getting hurt doing this is slim to none.
Okay.
Not zero. It's not. The possibility of injury is almost never zero, but slim. This is better than his MMA days. That's a weird hobby.
Hey, you want to know something funny? I got a good joke for you.
What's funny?
What's funny? Look at it like this. At least he can remember how to put them together.
Yeah, he's had a lot of concussions. His memory is bad.
Yeah.
You got to ask him. I don't know how many concussions he's had, but he used to get hit in the head a lot, like a lot. He had a downside to his fighting. He had really great grappling, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he trained with like Division I wrestlers from Clarion University and stuff. Mm-hmm. And his jiu-jitsu, very good. Very good submission grappling, catch wrestling. Trained with Fujiwara, trained with Bart Vale. Marcus Marinelli, he trained under Marcus Marinelli. You may know him, Stipe Miocic's coach. Yeah. The big guy trained with him, was actually an instructor with Marcus, oddly enough. But whenever it comes to like striking, he blocked punches with his head. He did not real good at blocking punches. Just kept eating them like Tic Tacs.
Hey, Hey,
Are you guys
I guess
talking about me getting punched? Nope. No, not you.
No.
Somebody, someone different.
Watching
a
this
different person than you are.
Hey, watch this little reel on YouTube. You know how they got the punching machine, they swing it, boom. Hey, that's what we do.
Like the speed bag?
Yeah, that's what it's called. Thank you. Like,
yeah. He's good with the speed bag. Yeah. Great kicks too. You know, he broke a guy's leg once with a leg kick.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too many folks know about that. There's a video somewhere. He says it's not him in the video. It is.
I saw the video.
It's him.
I don't know if it's still on MySpace, but I saw the video.
Yeah. He looks different now. He's bigger, hairier.
Damn. Hey, damn. All right. Hey, don't call him like that now.
I mean, he's got a beard like me now. So, hey, guys, what do you guys talk? Nothing. Nothing. Anyway, yeah. So, if you guys like coffee, Prince Nana coffee. Promo code. Don't say the F word. Saves you 10%.
There you go.
You guys can get some good savings there. I think the big guy's getting his cup. Thank you. Got the Panther in there. We appreciate it. You know, we've been talking to Prince Nana since his coffee came out, trying to figure out what we could do with them to pass some savings along to our fans. So I think Jeremy's back with his iced coffee. He had to get an iced coffee. Joe, it's hot in this studio.
Oh, I know. It's 90 outside today, so I know why.
91 degrees outside. The air is pumping in here. Man, when you're this furry, it's warm, Joe. It's definitely warm.
I'm afraid to take the trash out. Woo.
We're gonna play some Not Starks real quick.
Okay.
Sam Stackhouse. His interest music.
That's not bad. Okay.
That's Not Starks. You can check him out on Instagram. Doing Sam Stackhouse's entrance music. Pretty awesome.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no. No.
No? You don't want me to get caffeinated, Joe?
You're looking all right now. Yeah, stay right there. Don't move in that pose. Now you can talk, man. Stay right there. That's a cool pose, yeah. Oh, you're dying. There you go.
Good.
You're good. All right. How's the coffee?
It's delicious.
Can it be warm? Can it be hot or iced coffee for the person?
Either way. Either way, you can make it happen.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Were you guys talking about my concussions?
What?
Yeah. I heard something about concussions. No, they're talking about somebody else.
You know, the speed bag, at the show,
Who else would you have been talking about with concussions? Could have been anyone. We're going to talk about anybody with concussions.
I watched this little YouTube video, how they got the little speed bag. When somebody punched it, then somebody just walked in the way and pow. A little punch. That's all it was. That's all it was.
Oh. Joe.
Yeah.
My brother, it's hot.
I know it's hot.
Hot.
I got done with everything this morning.
I don't know if you can hear the fan in this. I put a fan in here.
Oh,
I
can't hear
the fan going too.
I got the AC unit going, so I can't.
I got the AC going. I got an additional fan going on account of I'm husky.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's not a very cool day. We got Panther checking us out. Thank you, everyone. Check us out live on Instagram. If you're not checking us out live on Instagram, and you're checking us out YouTube, Spotify, wherever you're checking us out at, thank you. It's appreciated.
There you go.
Don't forget, you can save 10%. It's Prince Nana Coffee promo code. Did Mark do all this?
He did all that.
You
Yeah, already.
know that already. All right.
Yeah.
Why didn't he stop me?
You know, I think
Thank you,
I think Mark just thinks you kind of slow, so he's trying to be ahead of you.
I get it. I get it. So we got SummerSlam trivia today. Nervous,
I got this.
Joe.
Don't worry. I had to. I took some questions off, then redid it, so it's all good.
All right. Before we get to SummerSlam trivia and see how much I don't remember, let's talk a little bit about the weekend wrestling, Joe.
All right.
SmackDown, wasn't a whole lot going on in SmackDown.
No.
It is taped because everybody's in Japan. Decent promo from Cody, put Solo over pretty good.
So did, yeah.
I feel like the tag thing to establish the bloodline as tag title contenders is to bring Jimmy Uso back in at probably this Friday, probably before SummerSlam.
Probably so.
I think Jimmy Uso returns in Cleveland.
Maybe.
Seem like a reasonable thought. I think that seems reasonable.
I would rather it be the original GOD going for the title than Jacob Fatu winning it. But hey, can't control everything.
Yeah. We had our morning coffee. Again,
there you go.
Shout out to Prince Nana. We had our morning coffee on Thursday. We got together. We talked about Blood and Guts. I've had some time to watch it again. Had some time to think about some things, Joe, and I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Is the element of submit or surrender in professional wrestling lost today? I look at Blood and Guts, I look at the finish, and initially out the gate, man, I didn't have a problem with it. Thursday morning when we got together and we had our cup of coffee, I did not have a problem with the finish to Blood and Guts. Darby Allin going to set Jack Perry on fire. Young Bucks to say, we quit, don't set him on fire. I was okay with it.
Yeah.
I watched it again. It's still a great match. Very violent.
It was.
Very violent, especially to be on network on cable TV. But I look at it now and compare it to Cody Rhodes, AJ Styles. Cody was going to hit AJ with the steps.
See? You see it now. Mm-hmm.
AJ quits. What is the I quit match at this point in pro wrestling? It used to be you beat someone till they gave up. Now it's you beat someone for a little while and then threaten to beat them some more and they give up? Is that what I'm picking up from what I quit matches are in 2024?
I quit matches are today. Let's just say this pen is my valued weapon. I had you tied down, whatever. I had the pen right at your eye, ready to stab you in the eye, push it all the way deep down in there. Then Mark.
This is definitely not going to be a monetized video.
And you just feel it, touch the eye like this, you feel it, it's going. Then you say, I quit. That's it. Because you don't want to lose your eyeball.
It's almost like the I quit match has become less of a I can't continue and more of a I'm afraid of you now.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know that I fully understand, to be honest.
That's why I said they should just set him on fire, set Jack Perry on fire.
So I don't. Here's my issue with setting him on fire: is they already did it. They already set Jack Perry on fire, and he finished the match, and that was problematic for me. When you set someone on fire in a match, they're out of the match.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's done.
Mm-hmm.
You can't set someone on fire, especially not a Jack Perry character, because he's not invincible. He's not superhuman. He's not a daredevil. He's none of those things. He's not a badass. He's not a tough guy. He's not a genetic freak. None of that stuff is Jack Perry. So for him to be set on fire and finish the match doesn't make sense. Darby would have made sense. So if you set Jack Perry on fire a second time, where do you go? Like, what's the story then? Because now is he immune to fire? I mean, I don't know what the story is if you set him on fire a second time.
Well,
Should they have set something on fire? Yes.
The second time, it would have been meaningful. It would have had a purpose. If they like ready to start lighting it, like I said, had a little trail of gasoline just slowly going up to him, and it slowly start getting that little pants leg and start burning.
You know what would have been, I guess, a way they could have done it would have been like your idea of the trail of gasoline, and like they would have done it something like that, but like had a fuse so it burned very slowly, and had one of them there with the fire extinguisher. Like, I'll give you the extinguisher, you quit before the thing gets to it. I don't know how they would have timed that out to make it convincing, but I guess it could have been really drawn out and been hokey and been very cartoony. It would have been fine, but as much as I enjoyed that match, and as much as in the moment I liked the ending, I don't think I like the way it ended anymore. Because they quit due to the threat of violence. They didn't quit because of the violence. And I think that's a problem today. I think it started with Cody and AJ. I think it continued with Blood and Guts. I think the big two, AEW and WWE, need to stay away from I Quit matches. Well, WWE can't. They got War Games in November, so they have to do another one.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to up the ante. They can't do another, I'm going to handcuff you and threaten this guy. Because they've been, like, you go back to Roman and Jey Uso in the Hell in a Cell. And Jimmy comes in and makes the save and does the I Quit. You go back to that, and that's really where this whole thing started. Like, I'm not doing more damage to you in the moment, but I could, so you better quit. But it was made worse by what Cody and AJ did. And again, I like the Cody and AJ match, but in hindsight, I don't like the ending. Because AJ quits because he doesn't want to get hit by stairs. They get hit by stairs all the time.
Yeah. The worst I Quit match ever is Cena and Batista. When Batista is up on Cena and they're on top of that car and he about to do the AA, and
and Batista quits and still AAs him. Yeah. Heel Cena.
That was the worst I Quit. Now,
yeah, that was dumb.
The best one of all that I can think of as a great I Quit is the Rock and Mankind.
Yeah.
Even though he did take a lot of chair shots to that head. He got a few concussions, he said, during that match. But he did. Luckily, they had that recorder to say, hey, I quit.
Wasn't Bret Austin Mania 13 an I Quit match? It was a submission match, right?
It was a submission.
Because Austin didn't submit. He passed out from blood loss and pain.
Yeah, he passed out.
Because Ken Shamrock was a special enforcer.
Yeah.
So I would say that's probably the best in my book. There's probably some other obscure ones out there, ECW or something, that I'm not thinking of in the moment. But that's one of my favorite matches ever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just think today, like the I Quit and submit or surrender element in wrestling isn't done right. And I just think it's just people are threatening people into quitting, and that doesn't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
But AJ Styles quitting because he's afraid to get hit by the steps didn't make any sense to me.
I mean, even if he did get hit by steps, he was right there by the ring buckle. He could have ducked.
Yeah.
He
The way for that to have made sense would have been to do the stair spot they did with Braun Breaker in NXT, where he smashed Von Wagner's head in the steps.
Yeah.
If Cody would have cuffed AJ around the ring post and his head was on the other steps and he came with the other set of steps, that would have justified quitting.
Mm-hmm.
But in the corner like that, it wasn't justified. It didn't make any sense. Why couldn't he have taken that stair bump to the shoulder and just kept on flailing about for a little while? Now, if Cody had hit him with the stairs a few times while he was cuffed, and then he's going to do it again, okay. But yeah, I don't feel like it's, I don't know. I feel like just the I quit element isn't stirring the Kool-Aid, Joe. Panther agrees with me. It wasn't a quit. It doesn't make any sense.
I know there's another one, but I can't think of it. I'll say this. If they really want to do an I quit match, they'll probably need a chainsaw in there. And just
a chainsaw?
Hey,
Have you been watching death matches recently or something like that? We're a chainsaw. Jesus.
I was thinking of something that just popped in my head, and since I had to cut down the tree, the chainsaw came to mind. So hey.
So Panther makes a good point. Our comments live on Instagram. It was just AJ saying, "Nah, you ain't hitting me with the steps." We could have gotten to that exact same finish with Cody threatening AJ with a wet willy.
Yeah.
Could have gotten there with repeated wedgies. Cody could have given AJ a bunch of noogies.
Mm-hmm. They've been anywhere. But, yeah. The I quit matches, they're not the same anymore. I'll be surprised if they go to Netflix and they do a really, really great I quit match. They make you want to watch it.
I think, I've leading up to this whole Netflix deal, had a lot of opinions about how I think a lot of the content's going to get really shitty. Like it's going to be a lot of the bad stuff from the Attitude Era that people just selectively forget about. I think we'll get some of that, but I also, there's just part of me that thinks that the content doesn't change like at all. Maybe you may have more profanity, but I don't think they're gonna kick it up too high because there's so much money brought in from kids watching that I don't think it's gonna be like the Attitude Era.
No, but nah, I don't think it never be. I think the Attitude Era was our time frame. That was it. It's gone.
Yeah, I think I agree with Panther in the comments. There'll be some more blood. Hopefully in a way that makes sense. Not like how Mox bleeds just way too often. I think you'll see more. I think you'll see blood be more acceptable on weekly TV. And Raw going to Netflix is just going to be Raw being a lot more like Dynamite. A willingness to get color, a willingness to say shit and ass. And there went all the monetization.
And Raw going to Netflix is, I ain't got Netflix, so now I'm going to get the Netflix now. So,
Nah, I'm sure someone will share a code with you, Joe. You can hop on someone's Netflix account.
I tried. The network, they catching on to you now, so it blocked me.
Well, I can't condone piracy, Joe. Can't. I don't, and I won't.
You don't got to. But figure out a way.
Cody Rhodes is my favorite of Dusty Rhodes' sons. Cody is, not Dustin. Cody. Sometimes I misspell it. I know Cody Rhodes is spelled Cody. Sometimes I spell Cody Kodi.
Mm-hmm.
Picking up what I'm laying down.
I do.
See, we got Panther Live in our comments on Instagram. So on Netflix era, we may see more like soap opera scenes taking place. Rhea catching Liv and Dom in the act. See, I don't want that shit in wrestling. I just don't. And again, everything's not for everybody. I don't know. There's programming that's that, and I just don't think that's what pro wrestling needs to be. But again, that's me. Some people, it's for them, but I don't know. If they go too hard in the paint of Attitude Era shit, I think I'll find myself watching less. I'll find myself back to the Hulu recaps of Raw, where I'm getting an hour and a half show. Which, I'll be honest, man, 3 hours sometimes is a grind. So getting the Hulu recap might be the way to go.
Yeah, that is a grind. Yeah.
It's a grind. Not as bad as it used to be. Raw used to be impossible to get through in a sitting. As recently as just a couple years ago, sitting through 3 hours of Raw was picking up a work shift. That was rough. It's a lot better today, and I mean everything in WWE is better today than it was just a couple years ago. We got a lot of stuff, Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Panther in our comments helping Joe understand there's different versions of Cody Rhodes. Can't be denied. Cody is one that says thank you, sir. We got Triple H talking about WrestleMania maybe coming to London.
I saw that.
Are we gonna give a tip of the hat to AEW for that? I mean, AEW deserves some credit for that.
I wouldn't say.
Come on. WWE was not going to go to London and try and do a stadium show for WrestleMania until AEW did All In and put 70+ thousand people. However, you know the real numbers fudged. They did 70,000 in Wembley, and that was proof of concept.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they're just trying to. I don't got an answer for that one. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. I just ain't got an answer because they just really started going over doing all the Clash at the Castle and what's it, Saudi Arabia. So I can't say.
No, but here's the thing: the Saudi deal came in 2018, and everybody shit on them for the Saudi deal. The shows were throwaways. Everyone thought it was very unethical to do the deal. And Panther's right. 2018, 2019 was like getting disciplined watching Raw. And 2016, 2017 was real rough too. So it's not. Let's not forget. I mean, the 2016 to 2018 era of Raw and SmackDown is the reason we have AEW today. That era of WWE programming was rough to get through. I'm not saying there was nothing good, because there were certainly some things in there I really liked. 2018 Braun Strowman was a lot of fun. But there still was. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was just terrible. Even early 2020. I mean, we had as recently as 4 years ago, Roman Reigns was feuding with Baron Corbin, and they were wearing dog mascot costumes and
that was funny.
feeding each other dog food. It was a mess.
But that SmackDown set was good though. That was perfect.
Yeah, the house that AJ Styles built. The AJ John Cena feud was really fun, and so was the AJ Randy Orton feud. It was a good time. But I think we have, it's a great time to be a wrestling fan. But I think how good WWE's product is today, people are kidding themselves if they think there's not a very elite influence on the product.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of the wrestlers in WWE didn't like the Saudi deal too. Yeah, Panthers writing our comments. A lot of the people there didn't like that deal.
Well, Sami Zayn had a religious reason why, and that's why KO didn't go. So
Yeah,
I can understand Sami.
They had good reasons. Good reasons. And I mean, if sports something, it's good to be vocal about it. And hopefully you can influence change things.
Mm-hmm.
Joe, I have a question for you. A lot of wrestling over the last couple of days, and if we look ahead, we got a lot of wrestling coming up this week. We got Raw, and NXT, and Dynamite, and Ring of Honor on Thursday, and TNA on Thursday, and SmackDown on Friday. We got Collision will be brought to us at 5 p.m. on Saturday.
What?
As to get ahead of SummerSlam.
Oh God! Okay.
Very smart on their part. They've historically not done well at the same time as a premium live event or following it. So to be the first thing people see, probably the way to go.
Okay. That's a smart move. I ain't gonna lie, it's a smart move, but
super smart move, right? With that, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Khan was recently asked about would it be more beneficial for AEW to absorb ROH. I've talked about this pretty extensively in the past. Talked about some of the wrestler contracts. I didn't say any names, just things I know about. The people who there's not many like ROH contracts that actually exist. A lot of AEW contracts are what they are, and the talent goes and works ROH.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I've said, I think ROH should really be treated as AEW's developmental, bringing folks up through there and cycling some talent out and having them be exclusive to ROH for a period of time, not bouncing back and forth between shows. Don't have ROH champions on AEW TV, those types of things. Tony Khan said, it probably would be better visibility and recognition if it was AEW Ring of Honor or something along those lines, but he wasn't totally committed to be doing something like that, or just he sees where people get the idea, get that thought process.
Mm-hmm.
My question for you, Joe, is post Dynamite Wednesday night, post Blood and Guts, what have you consumed of AEW/ROH programming?
I haven't watched none of it since.
And we had Rampage on Friday night.
Okay.
We had Death Before Dishonor on top of ROH TV on Thursday. We had Death Before Dishonor 0 Hour, free to everybody on YouTube. We had Death Before Dishonor pay-per-view that you get if you're part of Honor Club. That's $9.99 a month. And you also had Collision last night.
I could say
I haven't caught up on like any of that this week. Granted, my week has been hectic, so it's not been a normal week in our household.
I'm not saying that.
And this week's probably going to be very hectic. Also, my birthday's Tuesday. Things will be all over the place. But
I could say this: I haven't watched Ring of Honor since. I just don't watch it because I can't try to have time to watch it. The other one that came on Friday night,
Rampage.
I used to watch Rampage when it first came out. It was good for that good hour after SmackDown. It was good. And then you got Collision, then that Battle of the Belts that came on last night. I watched that.
Yeah, Battle of the Belts was last night also.
Yeah, so I say it works out for me if they do the shows live on television, like they do Collision and Battle of the Belts back to back. That'd be perfect for me. But Ring of Honor and Dynamite, Rampage, I really don't watch them anymore. Watch them.
I think so. For me, I have a problem. I don't. If a wrestling show is not live, my brain says it's not important to watch.
Yeah.
It's always I'll catch up with it, but I almost never do. I will catch up. I'll recap. I'll read, but sometimes like SmackDown. I knew SmackDown was taped. It was on, but I wasn't glued to the TV. Live in the comments on Instagram, Panther ROH should get some inspiration from NXT in some ways and have some big names to boost the brand. See, so I feel like they do that, right? I feel like they bring some folks in from the upper mid card, well, from about the mid card of AEW, and this is what frustrates me with Ring of Honor. This is what legitimately pisses me off about how Ring of Honor is handled today. There's great matches. Great all the time. There's great matches. But there's nothing telling me to tune in. And that bugs the shit out of me. I think TNA's partnership with NXT is good for name notoriety of the talent, but they're not doing anything on NXT that's telling me to tune in TNA. AEW is not doing anything in AEW telling me to tune in to Ring of Honor. TNA is telling me to tune in to NXT. Nothing's telling me to tune in to Ring of Honor. I think that annoys me because there's great matches. Leo Rush is doing stuff in Ring of Honor, doing good matches. Shane Taylor's done good matches in Ring of Honor. I don't like folks bouncing across Ring of Honor and AEW so freely because it makes it seem like there's no difference.
I could say this. I'm just going to put my 2 cents down. People can be mad at me. But Ring of Honor should have been bought by WWE, and Ring of Honor should let WWE decide to keep just their champions and let the rest go away. I feel bad that some of them got cut jobs. Really, I do. But at this point, you don't know what's going on in Ring of Honor. If Ring of Honor was purchased by WWE, you could watch all the rest of everybody's matches and everything else like that. But now,
I think if Ring of Honor had been purchased by WWE, they would have just bought the library and done nothing with the brand. It would have just gone on to Peacock for you to watch Tyler Black's matches and have it be part of telling you the story of Seth Rollins. What I think AEW should have looked to do is take Ring of Honor and put it on YouTube. Where we had Dark and Dark Elevation, they should have done Ring of Honor and put a weekly Ring of Honor show on YouTube. It would have made people aware of the brand and not trap it behind a paywall. You could have started building stars through a developmental program in Ring of Honor. You could have taken stars who maybe weren't getting TV time in AEW and moved them in the Ring of Honor on free YouTube. No paywall. Let people tune in for free. And then you can have a fan base getting built by people who can watch it anytime. It's in their pocket. Tune in whenever they want and see these people. And it could bring them, whenever those people get to be called up to AEW, people would follow.
Well, I just put it this way. If Tony Khan doesn't do anything with Ring of Honor within the next year, people just going to forget about it. People just gonna tune in and watch the trio and the world heavyweight champion on Collision or Dynamite. That's it.
I think Rampage could be part of Dynamite. I don't think it needs its own hour on Friday night. I understand the network kind of makes that call to put another wrestling program on Friday night. And I really don't think I want to say I think Dynamite could be a 3-hour show because, again, 3 hours of pro wrestling can be a grind. But I just don't know that show should be 10 p.m. on a Friday night on the East Coast. Got Biscuit Slap Happy Hippie in here. What's up, Biscuit? How you been, man?
I'm just saying, Ring of Honor, they don't do nothing. People are just going to forget Ring of Honor even exists.
Yeah, I think it'll be like, NWA Power. I think it'll just like it doesn't have any hype. Like, NWA Power used to be a lot of fun to watch on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Studio Wrestling was really cool. Biscuit, man, we've been doing good. You got a fight coming up anytime soon, sir? Yeah, make sure you go check out Biscuit Slap Happy Hippie. You can find him on Instagram. Slap the taste out of people's mouth in Slap Fight League. Yeah. I mean, NWA Power Studio Wrestling was so much fun to watch when they first brought the 10 pounds of gold. That was so cool. I mean, I even think Rampage on Friday night could be the Ring of Honor show.
It should be.
Right? I do like the Collision set they've been using. They use this week. I think that looks good.
Man, that wasn't bad. I looked at it like...
That's a good set. All right, Joe. Before we move on to SummerSlam trivia, 2 questions for you, sir.
All right.
What's your match of the week? Who is your wrestler of the week? Both brought to you by Prince Nana Coffee. You go to Prince Nana Coffee on Instagram. You go to PrinceNanaCoffee.com. You can enter the promo code, don't say the F word, save yourself 10% on fresh roasted coffee. They roast your beans the day they ship them to you. Freshness guaranteed. They got sample packs. They got flavored, different roast styles. You can go on there. Tons of options. Caramel, very good. I'm a strong coffee kind of guy. I like my coffee to be generally a dark roast. I don't like my coffee being too sweet. Caramel's a medium roast, really good. I like it. The caramel's not overpowering flavor, so you still get your good flavor of the coffee. It's good stuff.
Cool. All right. The match of the week for me was Braun Breaker and Dragon Son.
Son of a bitch! That's my match of the week too. Even though we didn't get a victory there. Why was it your match of the week?
It was my match of the week because that was like out of all the matches I've seen this week, that one got my attention the most. How Braun and them was in the ring for his size, doing all them flip that Frankenstein off the top rope, and then that little when they was outside in the ring, how he caught him, did that little slam to the ground to him, like he had a damn concussion or whatever at the end. Like it was so perfect.
Yeah, I thought the non-finish let both guys still look strong, even though Dragunov got careened. It may have made him look better than any other way to have that finish, because he didn't lose anything.
The ref just said he unable to finish, and that alone got my attention because it looked like he was about to get back up, but the ref, she just said no.
Yeah, I thought that was great. I mean, those two have had some wars in NXT. I really hope that that's a feud that I hope they give us a little bit of time before they put them back together again. Like, I don't think those two need to be on TV feuding every week for the next couple months, like, let's call back to it a little bit and then let something happen. And let that be a slow burn to having like a year-long feud of these guys just beating the piss out of each other day in and like, then once it's at a fever pitch, just smash each other. Like how Dragunov and Walter did.
Yeah. And my wrestler of the week, just because he pulled it off so good. I'm going with Swerve Strickland and that little staple gun.
How he got him with the staple gun?
Right. That's what I'm going with.
My wrestler of the week was so close because it man, Royal Rampage. I believed in Jeff Jarrett. I thought they were going to do it.
Oh.
Jeff Jarrett was almost my wrestler of the week. Almost. Because, man, I thought they're going to let Jeff Jarrett win this. They're going to throw Jeff Jarrett a bone and let Jeff Jarrett win this.
Mm-hmm.
But Darby won. Darby Allin is my wrestler of the week because of the beating Darby took all week long, man. What's that guy made out of? The silly putty?
I don't know, but I keep telling you, that dude gonna be worse than my grandma in the next 10 years.
Yeah, I don't know how Darby takes the bumps he takes. I seen Chris Van Fleet's interview with Scorpio Sky recently where he talked about the step spot where they threw Darby down the steps. And he said Darby did that with no pads.
Oh, I think I watched that one. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was a good spot. I can't believe Darby did it with no pads either.
Mm-hmm.
And Biscuit's agreeing with us in the comments live on Instagram, folks. 3 hours, another wrestling show 3 hours long each week would be rough. Be rough to get through.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Joe. You ready to go into trivia?
I'm ready to go into trivia. All right.
All right. I wish I had trivia music queued up, but I don't have the soundboard hooked up right now. Just because I'm CMF buds, because it's too hot to wear the cans. Not gonna lie to you.
All right. So, if anybody watching right now, here's the deal.
Can't really play it because YouTube will take the video down in like every country.
All right. So this is how if anybody watching who ain't never seen it before, this is how it goes down. You got to answer 10 questions, and you got to win 2 free lifelines each. That's it. 10 questions, 2 lifelines to win.
All right, we got 10 questions, all focused on SummerSlam, correct?
That is correct.
All right.
All focused on SummerSlam. And to give people a background history of SummerSlam, Vinnie Mac created SummerSlam to have another pay-per-view go against Jim Crockett, since they had Starrcade go against Survivor Series. They needed one for the summer, and SummerSlam was created. So, being that, question number 1.
Question number 1.
Where was the first SummerSlam taking place at? Uh-oh. Oh, damn, you froze. Uh-oh.
Am I back, Joe?
I hear you, but your picture's froze. There you go.
First SummerSlam took place Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
That's
correct. See? I told you, if I got this, you got this on lock. See? You got this.
I don't know if I'd say that, but I knew the first SummerSlam was Madison Square Garden. I definitely knew that.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, and one more thing. I gotta tell y'all, SummerSlam don't go by numbers; they go by the year. So I'm sorry for you. Okay, sorry. Oh, damn. Uh-oh.
Yep. There we go. Okay,
There we go.
back again.
There we go. Okay, yeah. One more thing. Like I said, sorry, y'all. SummerSlam's not like WrestleMania where they go by numbers; they go by the year. So sorry. So
I wonder why that is. I wonder why SummerSlam is a year's thing versus, but WrestleMania is the only thing that's a
yeah,
numbers thing.
yeah.
Kind of
I'm
weird.
trying to look into. I'm trying to look into that, but I'll find something soon. But leading on to question number 2.
Question number 2.
Where was SummerSlam 92 taking place at, being the first major pay-per-view outside the U.S.?
SummerSlam 1992 took place in England, Wembley Stadium. I'm 2 for 2. I am 2. Look at that. And you and Mark were over here talking so much shit about my concussions.
See? There you go. All right. And now let's move on to 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. The next 4 questions are multiple choice.
Multiple choice.
Just to help you out. Okay.
Okay.
Question number 3. What is the shortest match in SummerSlam history? Is it A, the Ultimate Warrior versus the Honky Tonk for the IC title at SummerSlam 88? B, Bianca Belair versus Becky for the women's title at SummerSlam 21? Or C, Kristen versus Rigo for the ECW title at SummerSlam 2009?
The shortest match in SummerSlam history.
Yes.
Man, I don't know. I feel like it would have to be. Feel like it's got to be Warrior Honky Tonk Man.
That's your answer?
That's gonna be my answer.
All right. You are wrong. The Warrior, the Honky Tonk Man, is the longest one out of the 3 with 31
Really?
seconds. 31 seconds. Bianca versus Becky is 26 seconds. Kristen versus Rigo, 7 seconds.
Seriously? That match was only 7 seconds long?
I'm dead serious.
That's insane.
I know. Okay. Oh.
Didn't
Here we
Randy
go.
Orton beat someone really quick in a SummerSlam also?
Yeah, but that didn't count. That was like in a minute mark.
Who was it? Didn't he like beat Rusev really fast at a pay-per-view? Was it SummerSlam or was it something else?
It was something else. Okay. Here we go. Question number 4. Is your life.
All right, question number 4.
Your lifeline. You got to win it.
All right. What do we got? What's question number 4? What if I don't need a lifeline? What if I just know it?
Okay. What if you know it? Okay. Which 2 are tied with 16 matches at SummerSlam? Triple H, Cena, Undertaker, or Orton?
Triple H and Cena. I know Triple H has like the most match. Is like credited for having the most appearances at SummerSlam. Oh yeah, Triple H and Cena, got to be it.
All right. You are wrong. Triple H.
What?
Triple H had a total of 13 matches at SummerSlam. Cena has 15. Orton and Taker has 16 altogether.
Huh. I
believe you. Why did I think Triple H was credited with having the most SummerSlam appearances?
All right. All right. All right. Now, question number 5. How many German suplex did Brock give Cena? Is it A, 12, B, 16, C, 18, or D, 21?
21.
I mean, they did do a lot. They did do a lot. Suplex. I ain't gonna lie, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Is 21 too high?
21 is too high. The correct answer is
Damn
16.
I was gonna say 16. I was gonna say 16 because it's title win. There's no way they did 16 suplexes and 16 title wins.
Yeah, it was 16. All right. Oh, not bad.
Biscuit, man, I'm doing terrible in this game.
All right, Biscuit, it was 16.
I started off strong.
All right. Here we go.
I'd love to blame the concussions.
Okay. This next one, you should know. Which SummerSlam did the first TLC take place? A, 2000, B, 1, 2, C, or D, 3?
The first TLC match was SummerSlam 2001.
That's your final answer?
That is my final answer.
It was 2000.
Son of a bitch! Really?
It was 2000. Yes.
Why did it? Damn.
Because
I thought it was the following year for some reason. We had the Mania match, and then I thought the following year was the TLC. Guess not.
you're probably thinking like WrestleMania 17 was 2001.
Ah.
Yeah.
See, me and Biscuit were both wrong on that one.
All right. And now, no more multiple choice.
Where'd Panther go when we need someone who can remember shit?
All right. So no more multiple choice. Now we're on the serious questions.
Now we froze with Joe's thumb. There we go. Joe's back. Joe's over here blowing up.
Yeah. Okay.
Mr. Popular.
Yeah. So there's no more multiple choice.
All the multiple choice are over with?
That's right.
Everyone just checking us out live on Instagram. We are a little over halfway through Ultimate SummerSlam Trivia with the illegal brother-in-law Joe live on Instagram, and I am getting smoked. I started off strong, and I'm fumbling. I'm fumbling bad.
All right. Question number 7. Gunther and Nia won the King of the Ring, Queen of the Ring 2, to go on to SummerSlam. Who was the first King of the Ring winner to face for a world title at SummerSlam?
Who was the first King of the Ring winner to wrestle for a world title at SummerSlam?
That is correct. Won the King of the Ring tournament match, went on to SummerSlam.
Can I get a year that this happened? Can that be my lifeline? Can I ask for a year?
If I give it a year, you're going to know it. But I'll give you a hint, a major hint. It took place in steel cage match.
Owen Hart?
Owen Hart at Survivor Series 94.
Look at that.
Yeah. Look at that.
I was
Look at that.
I was getting concerned with that one. So I was thinking may have been a trick question because wasn't Don Morocco the first King of the Ring? And I was thinking to myself, did Don Morocco get a title shot? I'm like, no, that's too early because there was no SummerSlam back in that part. Because like, Morocco was like early '80s when he won the first King of the Ring. So like, there's no way because SummerSlam wasn't that early. Look at that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing too bad. Where am I at?
Yeah.
3 right?
Three.
I got 3 right?
3. Okay.
All right.
All right. Question number 8. If you for your lifeline again, okay? I'm pretty sure you're gonna know this. I'm pretty sure you're gonna know this one. But what was the main event at the first Survivor SummerSlam?
What was the main event of the first SummerSlam?
SummerSlam 88.
This was. It was the Mega Powers. It was Hogan and Savage.
First. Yes.
Ted DiBiase and Andre the Giant.
AKA the Mega Bucks.
That's what they were called. I couldn't think of their name.
There you go. See, I told
Nice.
you. Nice. Okay.
Wow, I can't believe I had that in the data bank. You see
Hey, me neither.
that? Let's take a moment right here. Oh, we're gonna pull this camera in. Just gonna have a conversation here for anyone who ever trained with me or fought me in any combat sport. You didn't knock everything out of the file cabinet. I remember some shit. None of it's important. I don't know where my social security card is, but I remember the Mega Powers and the Mega Bucks. There you go. Put that camera back.
There you go. Look at that. I know he gonna know this one, but hey.
I can't believe I remember that.
All right. Question 9. SummerSlam 20, the first pay-per-view in the Thunderdome during the COVID. What was the main event?
Main event of SummerSlam 2020.
The first pay-per-view during the COVID pandemic in the Thunderdome.
That was SummerSlam's when Roman returned, right?
Correct.
So that was Braun Strowman. Was it a triple threat match? No.
It wasn't triple threat match.
That was Strowman versus The Fiend.
There you go.
Yeah. Wow, I can't believe that was in there.
See? Doing better. Look, we had 4. We doing good.
I'm shocked and amazed.
All right. And now, we have question 10. Now, question 10.
Question number 10. This is going to be a hard one, isn't it?
It's going to be a hard one. But
I had a feeling.
But it was kind of tough for me to choose which one to use. So I'm giving you the option to pick the question you feel more comfortable with. Okay?
I pick the question?
You get to choose which one you feel more comfortable answering because I liked both of them. I couldn't decide which one. So
I'll tell you what, just give me both questions. We'll do a bonus one.
Okay.
That's we'll have a bonus question. If I get it right, I move on to the bonus question for triple points. So you pick which one you want to give me first.
All right. So, Brock Lesnar has been in 12 matches at SummerSlam. Main evented 9. Question A: Who were his opponents at SummerSlam 2014 through 19? Being that he consistently main evented that 6 years straight.
I give you all of them.
We'll go with 3 of them. I'll go 3 of them. Since you want to do bonus round, but
3 of those opponents for those years were Cena, Orton, Roman.
Clarify the Roman.
You clarify the Roman?
Yes, clarify the Roman, because there's a couple Romans in here, so clarify which Roman you want to use.
Shit. I don't know, man. Roman in 17, maybe.
Okay. I will take it. I guess I'll take it. So the answer was yes. He did fight Taker. He did fight Orton. But at WrestleMania 18, he fought Roman. WrestleMania 17.
You mean SummerSlam?
SummerSlam. Thank you, SummerSlam. SummerSlam. He fought Roman, Strowman, and Samoa Joe for the Universal title at 17.
Oh yeah, that weird triple threat.
Yeah.
Well, so does that count? Did I get this right? Do I get the bonus question?
Let's do the bonus question.
Okay, how many points am I at? Because bonus question will triple my points, right?
You are at, since you got 3 right, you're at 5. Altogether 5.
Okay.
Your bonus question. All right. Now, for the bonus question.
I'm ready for the bonus question.
He fought one person twice. You got to tell me what the name of that belt he fought twice. That person he fought twice for. So I'm giving you a good hint, okay?
Okay.
So, who were his 7 title matches against?
Who?
Brock Lesnar. Who were the
Who did he fight 7 times at SummerSlam?
For the title. For a title. Title matches. 7 title matches. He had 7 title matches
He
at
had
SummerSlam.
faced The Rock.
Rock. Correct.
Cena.
Correct.
Triple H.
No Triple H for the title. No Triple H for the title.
Taker.
No Taker. Taker wasn't title match.
Orton.
Orton wasn't title match neither.
Holy shit, I have no idea. I just lost all my points.
Remember, I said he fought somebody twice. Just give me the name of the title.
Roman.
What titles?
Universal and the Raw heavyweight title with the red belt.
The red belt was the Universal title.
Oh, then the blue one.
What was the blue one called?
The blue one would have been the world title, right? They were calling it the world title.
Not that time frame. No.
Son of a bitch. Boy, it wasn't.
It was the undisputed title.
That's right. I'm going to blame them for having too many names for that damn belt. I'm taking no accountability for my inability to remember. I should have cheated. That's what I should have done.
Hey.
Well, so how many points do I end up with? Out of 11 questions, what did I get? 4?
Okay. Well, since you did get 3 out of the championship, right? We are at grand total with the bonus. You got 6 with the bonus.
I got 6?
Yeah, 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2. You got the first 2 right. No, wait, hold up. 1, 2, 3. Hold up. 5. We at 5. Well, with the 2 questions combined, you got 6. Yeah.
Man, I feel like that's pretty darn good, to be honest. That might be my best trivia performance ever.
Yeah, I told you.
I feel pretty good about that.
See, I told you. I said you probably gonna get 6. I called it.
You did say that. Well, I feel pretty good about my SummerSlam knowledge. It was not, I didn't knock it completely out the park, but I think I did good.
Yeah.
So that was SummerSlam trivia. Hopefully, we have no more trivia until Survivor Series.
Survivor Series, yeah.
It'll give me time to pretend I'm going to watch every Survivor Series. Little known Survivor Series trivia fact, though, I was in attendance for the very first Survivor Series. So there's something not everyone knows.
There we go.
Trivia today was brought to you guys from Brew Nuts in Cleveland. Brew Nuts combines the hospitality of your corner donut shop and your corner bar. Craft beers, craft donuts. They have tons of events this week. All of our fans in the Cleveland area, anyone who's going to be in Cleveland for SummerSlam, Brew Nuts has events Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Check out their Facebook page for all the details on their events. This place opens up 6:30 in the morning, Wednesday morning. They take a gap in the afternoon, and they switch from being a donut shop to your neighborhood bar. So they switch gears and change the flow. They got a Brew Nuts 216 shirt coming out this week. Make sure you guys give them a follow on Facebook, Instagram, and if you're in the Cleveland area, check them out for some. I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's show some donuts, guys.
Ooh, I might have to go there Thursday. Ooh.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, checking us out live on Instagram. We may be here tomorrow. We have to figure this out, Joe, because I got birthday dinner plans tomorrow evening, so we may be a little earlier tomorrow. We may be a little later. We'll have to figure it out. We'll certainly be here Wednesday. Dynamite.
Enjoy the birthday. No biggie.
We'll figure it out. SummerSlam week, everybody. So enjoy. If you're coming to Cleveland, don't look for me in the stadium. I'm not going to be there. There's too many people. There'll be a lot of dudes who look like me, but they probably won't smell as nice.
I won't be there neither, y'all, so don't look for me.
Too many people. Thank you, everyone, for checking us out live on Instagram. Again, if you're not live on Instagram, you missed the uncut version of this, and you missed where I can use copyrighted material and not get in trouble, or I can hum the Jeopardy tune, whatever it may be. But if you're checking us out Spotify or YouTube, thank you for checking us out there. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit bells, do all the weird button things people tell you to do. Press down that coffee. Promo code, don't say the F word, save yourself 10%. Go check out Brew Nuts, get yourself some donuts. I don't know what their special flavors will be this week for SummerSlam. That information will be coming out in a couple of days. So stay tuned to us. Go follow them on all their socials. You can see what they got going on if you're going to be in the area. But everyone, have a wonderful SummerSlam week. My birthday's Tuesday. So if anyone wants to do anything for me for my birthday, donate money to your local dog kennel.
There you go.
Don't have to buy any merch. There is no Patreon. Don't put money to my Cash App. Donate money to your local dog kennel. Help out the pups. That's all I can ask for. Thank you guys for checking us out. It is appreciated, and we'll see you on the next one. We're out.
All right. See ya.